What is up, guys? It's Jimbo here, and welcome back to another Destiny 2 video. Today, we're going to be taking a look at the Eyasluna. It is back in Destiny 2. We're going to go through the god roll for PvE specifically, mainly because I think this weapon isn't the greatest in PvE, and I want to tell you why. In PvP, it has some absolutely goated rolls, and I'll go through those. Maybe I'll go through one or two that I'm excited about when it comes to PvP, but I'm not a PvP gun guy. I love my PvE stuff. Before we do jump in, please make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Turn on that notification bell to be notified when I bring out new content, and expect a bunch of Destiny content over the next couple of days when it comes to the new 30th anniversary. So, the Eyasluna, a 140 hand cannon. It's stasis, it's in the kinetic slot, and it has a wide array of perks available for PvP, but for PvE, I do think that it is going to struggle a little bit. If you want to know where to farm Eyasluna, unfortunately there is a bug in the dungeon of Grasp of Avarice right now, which isn't allowing you to farm the encounters after you've got loot for that week. Bungie are working on it. What I would highly recommend is don't pick up any of the bonus chests, and then do 3 of your runs, and hopefully you'll get an Eyasluna to drop, and then it has a higher chance for it to drop in the bonus chests as well. And I think next week they are adding in a hotfix, which is going to allow you to get a Eyasluna or to farm for the dungeon weapon. Right then, let's talk about the perk selection on the Eyasluna, especially for PvE. Now, on this left-hand column, there isn't too many perks that I personally think are going to be worth picking up for a PvE role. Rapid Hit is obviously fantastic because it does increase your stability and reload speed, and then also Outlaw is going to be fantastic as well because it does give you a reload speed buff when you get headshots, which is what you're mainly going to be doing with the Eyasluna, but that's pretty much it for me. Rangefinder is a PvP perk, in my opinion. Perpetual Motion is okay, but it's just down to a, PvP type of mindset. You could use this. You could get bonus to handling, stability, and reload speed while you're in motion, potentially. Heating Up is a no from me. And Unrelenting isn't really too great when it comes to the health regen, that type of stuff. But those are the two that I would go with. Rapid Hit and Outlaw. Then in this final column, this is where it's been let down for me personally with the Eyasluna. It's a little bit disappointing because I wanted to have a good damage perk or just something that was pretty damn cool. But we've got 2 perks and they're right at the top. I personally avoid Kill Clip. Kill Clip is a very, very poor version of Kill Clip in the game. Essentially, you have to wait for the buff to run out before you're able to get into the kill clip again, compared to multi-kill clip, which you can continually chain, and also swashbuckler as well. But Headstone, I think Headstone's going to be fantastic on this, mainly because I think it's better than the Vulpecula because it's a 140, which means it's going to be able to do more damage and destroy the crystals quicker as well. And also, it kills a lot faster, so you don't have to hit as many shots in order to get Headstone to be active. And then Demolitionist is literally for build purposes. You're going to be able to get your grenade energy back when using this, but I do feel that this is kind of lacking when it comes to a damage perk that could really elevate it above others in the game, and I'll go over why in just a moment. But yeah, those are going to be the 2 perks that I recommend. My personal role is, I'm not going to go through all of this stuff on the side. It's a little bit waffle in my opinion. I definitely get something like a reload speed or stability handling masterwork. It's not really too much of a difference. I am probably going to go for either Outlaw Headstone or Rapid Hit Headstone, or potentially Rapid Hit Demolitionist. I think I'm going to go with Headstone purely because I have a Judgment, and the Judgment fulfills that role of using Demolitionist, and it has a better selection on stuff. So let's talk about the gun and where it fits in the wider of all of the hand cannons in the kinetic slot. So is Eyasluna worth it? Personally, I don't think it's going to replace a couple of top tier weapons in that kinetic slot. The main reason being is it lacks a consistent and high damaging damage perk. And I feel like it definitely needs a little bit more when it comes to the utility aspects. I mean, with Judgment from the Prophecy Dungeon, you can get Adrenaline Junkie and Demolitionist on that. And then you've also got your Fatebringer, which is Explosive Payload, and Firefly, which is great. Or you can get Adrenaline Junkie on that as well. I mean, on Judgment, you can get Multi-Kill Clip and also Osmosis and even Timed Payload and Adagio. So these are just different damage perks that are going to be way better than Kill Clip, especially when using them. And I definitely think that Eyasluna is relegated to more of a PvP gun, and I'm definitely going to try it out. I do, however, think that it is a better pickup for the Vulpecula. So if you're going to get something with like Headstone on this for build purposes with Stasis, and you want to try it out there, then I definitely recommend picking up an Eyasluna. I feel like the trade-off in order to get this isn't really great. You go into the dungeon and you have to complete the dungeon and also do like the bonus chest if you get one to drop. And they are working on that farming aspect of it as well, as we just discussed earlier. But I do think that they really need to add a damage perk to this, but it just kind of falls into third place in my opinion. Definitely get Outlaw Headstone or Rapid Hit Headstone or Demolitionist if you want to. I'm probably going to get Headstone for the just sake of having a fun 140 that's a little bit better than the Vulpecula. So yeah, that's unfortunate for me. I'm a little bit disappointed with the Eyasluna with the gun when it comes to PvE specifically. PvP, I've not really tried it out too much. Whether or not it'll be able to compete with Fatebringer and Palindrome, in my opinion, is yet to be seen. I haven't tested it fully out, but I have tested it in PvE. But that's all we have time for in today's video. Hopefully this helped you if you're a PvE person looking for an Eyasluna. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and turn on that notification bell. It really helps out the channel. And as always, this has been Jimbo. I'll see you guys next time.